The Panzer-Brigade Norwegen was established in October 1943 in the Oslo Trandum area. Originally, only one motorized Panzer-Grenadier combat group Oslo was planned. The brigade's headquarters was established by the headquarters of Panzer-Brigade 21. The Panzer Battalion was formed from the Reserve Panzer Battalion 7 of the 155th Reserve Panzer Division. The Panzer Grenadier units were formed from recruit companies of the 25th Panzer Division. These were expanded by the spring of 1944. Motorcycle infantry, subunits of tank destroyers and anti-aircraft guns, as well as a motorized light field howitzer battery 18, were consolidated through voluntary efforts. The brigade was tasked with securing southern Norway. In May 1944, the bulk of the brigade was transferred to the 233rd Reserve Panzer Division. In July 1944, Panzer Battalion 2103 of Panzer Brigade 103 was established. Starting in August 1944, the bulk of the brigade was used to re-establish the 25th Panzer Division. The 3rd Battalion of the Panzer-Grenadier Regiment Norway was used to re-establish the section. Battalion of the Panzer-Grenadier Regiment 146, which had been destroyed in the Hube Pocket. The remnants of Panzer Battalion Norway formed the newly formed 3rd Company of Panzerjäger Battalion 87 for the 25th Panzer Division near Tsiras in August 1944, which was renamed the 1st Company of Panzer Regiment 9 in December 1944. The brigade was officially disbanded in July 1944. The remnants, after their dismissal, were returned to Trandum near Oslo in the fall of 1944. They were also replenished with personnel. By order of the 20th Mountain Army on August 13, 1944, these remnants were reorganized along the command lines as the Panzer Division Norway. The term Panzer Division was merely a code name, as the strength only corresponded to that of a motorized Grenadier Brigade. The Panzer Grenadier forces were supplemented by the Assault Battalion of the Norwegian Army High Command, which had been subordinate to the Panzer Brigade Norway since the fall of 1944, with a supply company and training battery. This battalion had been formed from the 1st Battalion of the 490th Infantry Regiment in the summer of 1943 and was renamed the Panzer Grenadier Battalion Norway in January 1945. The brigade was taken into Allied captivity on May 10, 1945. Panzer Brigade Norwegen was the largest armored unit in Norway after its predecessor. The 25th Panzer Division had been sent to the Eastern Front in October 1943, and the only unit to be equipped with primarily German tanks, the other ones had mostly ex-French Beutepanzer. Besides the 25 Panzer III with 5 cm KWK-39 and 36 Panzer III with 7.5 cm KWK-37, which were all pretty obsolete in 1945, it also had 10 StuG III with 7.5 cm StuK-40. Much of the brigade's equipment was also used in the post-war Norwegian Army, until they could be replaced with American aid in the early 1950s.